happy, everyone. Rebels at Cloud 9 here. If you know what that's a reference to, you're awesome. If you don't know what that's a reference to, don't worry, you're still awesome. Thought I'd do a quick little video here of just kind of a little holiday gist, whatever. It being the holiday season, a lot of us don't have time to do a lot of models. Usually we're running around, and this year we're having a lot of family over. You know, I'm going over, everyone's going over. It's going to be mayhem, and I'm not going to be able to get a lot of modeling done as I would have liked. I was hoping to have a project or two finished by this time, but that's not going to happen. Probably not going to have anything till the New Year's, but I'll do a New Year's video, but it won't be about a specific model. But I hope you guys are having a lot of fun, and as usual, this time of year brings up a lot of nostalgia for, you know, me, and I bet you a lot of us. I was visiting with my dad, and he found something really cool that was in storage, and I remember this from when I was a kid. I didn't have this as a kid. This had gone out of business before then, but it is a Matchbox. Let me just squeeze this in the shot here. Matchbox 1988 catalog. And this is really cool here. And as I was looking through the catalog, I thought about this little collection of Matchbox kits that I have here. Matchbox kits are just one of those things that you just love, no matter what. You know, a lot of the molds are just out of date nowadays, and some of the fits aren't too perfect, but when you really think about it, you don't care. You know, for some reason, we're not fussy when it comes to Matchbox kits being, you know, perfect masterpieces like Tamiya and Dragon, the new tooled Airfix kits. We still love these old Matchbox kits just the way they are. And a lot of us are still buying out these Revell ones, like this is a Matchbox under a Revell boxing. We're still buying them out, and we're still having the same amount of fun that we had with them when we were kids. It's just this beautiful wave of nostalgia. They're kits that just want to be built without all the fuss that other kits seem to bring along with us. So I've got a couple of kits here, and I thought it would be fun to just take a quick drive down this catalog here and look at some old Matchbox kits. Let me just get my pointer here. There we go. And because it is the holidays, we must have a holiday drink, and for that I have picked, because I do not drink alcohol and not a lot of soda, but in this case I always make an exception because this is my favorite soda in the whole wide world. This is from Sweden. It is called Julmust, and my mother lived in Sweden for a few years and loves the culture over there, and she introduced me to this stuff, and it is a beautiful drink. And it comes out at Christmas time and at Easter, which is awesome because around Easter is usually my birthday's close to somewhere around there. So it's like a birthday present and a Christmas gift from the country of Sweden. So thank you, Sweden. So I'm pretty excited to get to try a batch of this. Oh, if only you could smell that aroma. It is absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff. Not big into sodas, but like I said, this one always gets me. So I have my Sochi 2014 mug here. Beautiful little maple leaf there. Let's have a whiff of this. That is darn good stuff. Let's take a look at Matchbox. Now, unfortunately, Matchbox is gone, as I mentioned before, and as many of you may know, but a lot of them have still kept around, a lot of stuff from them. Revell has bought out a bunch. There's a couple other companies that, you know, bought a few kits from them, but for the most part, a lot of these are still relatively easy to find. And like I said, catalogs for me at Christmas time are a big deal. My best friend, when I was younger, we used to always get the Lego catalogs, and it used to drive my mother crazy coming up with whatever we were going to get for Christmas the next day. You know, every 3 days it was something different that we'd find in the catalog. And so this is just something really fun that I always like to do. Taking a look at catalogs and stuff. Doesn't that sound dorky? Well, it's because probably I am a dork. So look at these beautifully built kits here. These are like masterpieces here. What I assume most of us could only dream of attaining with You know, you look at this and you go, that can't be a Matchbox kit. That has to be, you know, something else. They're just beautifully done, and they're all straight out of the box, which is, you know, hard to believe. Exclusive World of Matchbox Modeling. Ooh, this sounds cool, hey? So I'm just going to read this little section here because I really like this. It says, no guesswork. Because of the incredible detail designed into Matchbox kits and the precision fit of all components and parts, the final model should be an exact replica of the original in miniature. And for the most part, I think that's actually pretty true. I've only had a couple times where I've had really rotten fits with them, but for the most part, they're really, really good fits. Here we have a guy in the bottom corner here, and he's working on some schematics for the, looks like a Mini Cooper there. We've got this beautiful, what is this guy? I can't remember. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. Flipping around here. I'm trying to keep this in shot. I apologize if I'm not. Here we have the Twin Otter. This was just recently re-released from Revell. I'm probably going to pick this up because it comes with beautiful Canadian decals and I want it. Here is something really cool, this 234. And what this means is, this is something cool that Matchbox used to do back in the day, is on the side of the box, like, let me just show you. I think it'll say on this one here. Oh, it doesn't. But anyways, what it meant is that there's two different colors of styrene in the kit, colors sprues here. So like here you can see this really cool Thunderbolt. There's a dark green here, and there's this light blue here. And so what that would mean is that's how many different sprue colors you get. And the idea behind it was actually really cool, and it was basically so that kids could just build the kits and put the decals on and glue it. They wouldn't have to worry about, you know, buying paint and finishing them up. They could just have this really nice looking model kit when they were done. So like here at this 109, I have this orangey yellow and brown, which are typical for these desert camouflage scheme here. What it meant was that kids could just keep buying more and more kits. They wouldn't have to always worry about, you know, buying glue and paint. Eventually what Matchbox did do is they started including tubes of glue in the kits, which I actually have one or two, I can't remember. 5 new exciting kits for 1988. A lot of these are really cool. This is who made this again? This is kind of funny. This is Messerschmitt, Bolkow, Blom in West Germany, and Kawasaki of Japan built this jet-powered helicopter here. Doesn't it look great? I absolutely love this helicopter. I don't know what it is with me, but I've got a love for Medivac helicopters. Again, I don't really know why. I just do. Down here we have this really cool Chieftain tank. I love the box art. I've actually never seen this one around, so I hope to just see the sprue for that one day. And this one I actually have seen built. My dad built this one quite a few years ago, I guess, when I was in high school. And it's this really cool Heinkel 70, HE70 here. And it comes with all these multiple parts for the kit. It's pretty cool and quite elaborate as what you can build with it. This is one of my favorite helicopters, the Westland Wessex. It's just such a ugly looking helicopter. I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. And I found a guy selling this one a little while ago. Might pick that up, might not, who knows. And what is this guy called here? I've forgotten. Sky Knight. I just love this orange and yellow camouflage that you get with this guy. Absolutely spectacular. And here, 1988, we have a couple of re-releases. We have a T-34 Russian tank and a couple 700 scale ships here. The Adriana, the Fletcher, Exeter, and a couple of these gift sets. Can you imagine getting one of these on Christmas? I'm sure a couple of you actually did, in which case I'm very jealous here. Got these beautiful like box sets. You know, I absolutely love this one here. You get a Spitfire, a Focke-Wulf, a ME-109, and a Hawker Hurricane all together in a box. You know, what more could you ask for? That's just awesome excitement to be able to open something like that up. Now we're into the pink range. Oh no, sorry, purple range. Looks quite pink to me. So is this. This looks quite pink. Anyways, apparently it's supposed to be purple. I'm not going to argue. So we've got quite a few cool kits in here, and the box art on these kits are just, it's just amazing. It's beautiful to look at. I love it. Can't quite get enough of it. Got to get this Zero, as many of you guys are probably already realizing. Rebels of Cloud9's gotta have a Matchbox Zero, and hoping to pick one up at the show this next year. Again, I just love this box art. One thing I did notice here just recently is this 109 picture in the bottom corner here differs from the one that I have here. This is in the desert. Looks like it's over Britain. It's just kind of weird. Wonder what the thought was behind that. And here we have some more. We've got that nice Thunderbolt here, the always elegant Shark like 262, and the Buffalo. I love that plane. That's such a funny little plane. And I found this one just recently, like looking through here. I'd never noticed it before. Percival Provost Mark 1. I would love to find this one day. Hope I can. It's just a really cute looking little civilian kind of trainer plane. Don't know why, I'm really liking civilian aircraft a lot more lately. Here we have more kits in the purple range here. Not pink, purple. I'll get that right at the end. Here's that Harrier. This was the worst Matchbox kit I ever built. The wings did not want to fit to the fuselage. They wanted to just flop around in the fuselage. But I did get it down, and I'm quite happy with it. Just stay there. This I really like this. Also, this twin-seater starfighter there. It looks really cool. And more of the purple ranges. 700 scale ships. We have a Narvik class German destroyer and the HMS Kelly on that side. And again, box art is half of the sale with these, isn't it? Plus, with Matchbox, you know you're getting a good kit at least. And here we go. This is still in the purple range. This is all their tanks and vehicles and stuff like that. Now, this is something, if you're buying Revell kits, Revell has most of these tanks and vehicles and stuff. And the easiest way to tell if it's a Matchbox or a Revell is the Revell kits will usually be in 72nd scale and the Matchbox are usually 76 scale. So that's usually how you can tell them apart. And these are really, really cool little kits, guys. I'm going to show you this. My brother bought the Jagd Panther here, but he put the wheels on wrong and he gave it to me because he wasn't happy with it. It comes with this cool little diorama display base here. You can see it's this road and it's a, something's broken through the Jagd Panther's barreling through there. But isn't that just a really cool idea? This is almost worth the price of the kit alone. It's just a beautiful little diorama base. And I've put several different tanks, on here just to have them on there. It's something I kind of miss, and I know a lot of people miss display stands for aircraft and stuff. That's something I kind of miss, that Matchbox did. It's not necessary, but it's just really, really nice to have. Oh, and here we go. We're in the orange range, so these are a little more advanced kits, probably a second skill setting here. There's 1 dot and there's 2 dots, and that's the difficulty. Now this one here, the Corsair 2. I would love to find this kit one day. This is one of my favorite jet planes. I love this picture, how dramatic it is here, sitting with all of these bombs under the wings. It looks absolutely terrifying and menacing. And now here you have a Bristol Beaufighter. It's not Beaufighter, guys. It is Beaufighter. Mark 10. I remember when Rob Basic Modeling built this one a couple years ago. It was that same whiff of nostalgia hitting you in the face. And this Helldiver, I think Making Models again was building that one. And this little personal jet plane here again. I don't know why I like civilian aircraft, but I do. This little Domini looks like a lot of fun. I actually have this Stuka. My brother got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, but unfortunately the decals were just damaged beyond repair. They were bent in the box, so I have to find some replacements for that pretty quick. And this Junkers JU 188. Let me get the glare out of there. Sorry. You guys are going to see this one pretty quick, so I'm not going to say anything more about that until I get there. And flipping it on over here, This swordfish you guys just saw. This was one of the first Matchbox kits that I built, and I never did it for my channel because I ran into problems with it. But it was one of my favorite models that I got to build. Absolutely beautiful kit. I hope I can find another one day. Or at least build the Airfix one, probably. I love this art here for the Me-110 there. And I have this one. I've got that one. I just haven't finished it yet. It's been sitting on the shelf of doom for a couple years. And look at this Douglas Havoc here. Isn't that awesome looking plane? It just looks great. Here, we got the next page. This is one of the oddballs here. The Vickers Wellesley. Look how weird that plane is. Such a strange aircraft. And this beautiful Norseman there. Here's the BAC Lightning, but this is the one that has the pilot side by side. It's not just a single seater. And again, here's the Twin Otter, again in Canadian markings. And I just got this one actually, this Jaguar. I just got that one a couple weeks ago from my older brother. He didn't want to build it. Have this Tornado, and you guys just saw me build both of these Viggens down here. And, we got one more page here. Here we have 700 scale ships, again in the orange ring. We have the Graf Spee, San Diego, HMS Tiger, Indianapolis, and I had never really seen their ships that much before, so I went and looked them up on Google. Very nice little kits. I wish they were producing them still. I think they'd still sell. Maybe they are producing them, I just don't know it. And here we have a couple more vehicles in the orange range. These are, again, a little more complicated, and they probably have a little bit more parts to them, but they just look terrific. I really like this one. I hadn't realized that this was 2 tanks in one kit. It is the Char B1 and the Renault FT-17, and I like both of these tanks, so I'm going to keep an eye out for that one. In cars, I'm not too big on cars, but I don't know, there's something just beautiful about these old Matchbox cars. They look terrific, don't they? You know, I've seen people painting and building them over the years. You have the Tyrrell there, or is it Tyrrell? I don't know. Mercedes-Benz SSKL, that's actually one of my dad's favorite cars. This is the Tyrrell. I didn't have it in frame like I thought I did. This would be a nice one to also build. They're just so beautiful. And here on the other side, they have a 32nd scale Citroen. As you guys know, I'm building the Tamiya 35th scale one. This one has a shorter cab in the back. Just kind of a cool little addition to have in there. And this little guy here, the Auto Union. I don't know why I love this car, and I'm going to find one and buy it one day. Now we're into the blue range. This is the Bismarck here and the Duke of York. And I'm also going to try and find this guy at the model show. My brother's, I don't know why, he just kind of really wants to build it. He's not really big into ships, but he loves the Bismarck. I can't blame him. And, oh, here we have some more aircraft in the red range. So we're getting into the bigger bombers at this point. Here we have a nice, beautiful Wellington here, and this awesome looking B-25 Mitchell. It's got the closed canopy with the cannon and all the 50 calibers in the nose. It's absolutely lethal looking, isn't it? P-111, you guys will see that one soon. And my dad actually built this one a few years ago too, this Dornier DO-18. And I had a look at it when I was looking through this catalog, and quite a nice looking kit. I actually saw a guy just a little while ago. He built this as a Porco Rosso Mama Ayuto gang plane. If you don't know Porco Rosso, don't worry, but it was a really cool model. And this Prowler, the Grumman Prowler, a lot of people are really excited because there's quite a few companies that are making this in a bigger scale, and I'm kind of excited too because I think it's an absolutely beautiful looking jet. I'm not really too big on jet aircraft. Here we have, of course, the F4 Phantom, a lot of favorites, one of my favorites. I think it's a great looking aircraft. I could actually get that one tomorrow, but I don't know if I will. And this Chinook helicopter, wish it came with Canadian markings, but these British ones look pretty awesome, with this big Union Jack there on the tail. And we have a couple more 32nd scale cars. We have a Packard Victoria and a Rolls-Royce Phantom 1. And they have this picture here of the parts. And again, it's in the multicolored. So you have the yellow, we got black, white, chrome, and I'm really curious as if I bought this car, would it look like this when I was done? Perfect like that? It would be pretty close to this. I think maybe you'd have to paint on the red. But it's pretty cool nonetheless. Oh, and here we are in the brown range. We're getting closer to being done this catalog, guys. Here we have a strainer. It's a really fun looking plane. Lancaster B-17. You guys keep bugging me to build one. Halifax, I already built that one but it was a reissued Revell kit. Privateer / Liberator. It was taken from the Liberator, turned it into the Privateer. Very, very cool looking plane. I actually found that one in my hobby store just a little while ago, but it was, I don't know, maybe I'll pick one up one day. And here we have the green range, and these are 32nd scale aircraft. We have a Spitfire Mark 22, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. We have this Adolf Galland ME-109E, and I love this. I've seen a couple guys buying this kit, and they take it apart, and they absolutely super detail it, or paint it straight out of the box. It looks phenomenal. I absolutely love it. We've got this beautiful Dauntless here. Very, very cool plane. Still want to get one in 72nd scale. And a very funny looking Lysander. You know, it's got this beautiful fuselage frame. It's got the funniest looking wings I've ever seen. And then these really big clogs for wheel covers there. Funny little plane, I love it. And this cute little tiger moth here. I was amazed standing next to one how small that thing is. Sea Venom, Puma. I love this helicopter. It looks great. You know, they have that in the front of the catalog there. And the 72nd scale Handley Page Victor. Revell did re-release this one a little while ago, a couple years ago, so you can still find that one on the market. It's a beast. I love it. And these are 48 scale planes. Now I'm a little confused as far as 48 scale goes, because Matchbox traded 48 scale kits with a lot of people. But what I understand is these are supposed to be made by Matchbox. So we have a Sky Raider, we've got a Fury and a Sea Sprite. And lastly here we have, of course I said the glue, I have one. It's kind of a treasured little collectible. And these motorcycles. I'm not big into motorbikes, but this looks like a fun kit to build, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful stuff here. And I'm going to cut this short so I can, because I'm running out of footage here. So, 1 second, this will be a quick side. Yeah, I've gone on for far too long with this. I apologize. So here we have this 76 scale. Again, how you can tell if it's Revell or Matchbox usually. Of these beautiful figurines here from all over World War II. British Infantry, Africorps, British 8th Army, Japanese Infantry, Anzacs. And if that's too small for you, they also come in 32nd scale here. And I love this artwork on here because it looks like it belongs on some kind of a movie poster, doesn't it? You know, like this is this giant picture, you know, like, doesn't that kind of look like Peter Fonda there? Battle of the Bulge. And the last one here we have is the gold. And this was kind of like Matchbox's pinnacle. The Flower Class Corvette, or Snowberry. And actually, my dad actually has this one. I had a look at it a couple of months ago. He was thinking of getting rid of it because he didn't have room for it. It was under the Revell box. It's just a really cool model, and here they have it displayed as a remote controlled capabilities and stuff like that. You know, just showing you the amount of fun that you can have with it. I really like it, and I don't know if I'll ever build one, but I've seen quite a few people having their own fun at it. But that's it, guys. That's it for this video. This is Memories of Matchbox. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a happy whatever season it is for you, whatever you celebrate. Hope you guys just have fun doing whatever it is you do this time of year. And it's just always fun to pop open one of these little boxes. And like I said, the thing with Matchbox is they're just not fussy. They just want to be built. You just put them together. You put as much detail in them as you want, but if you don't, you're still having a really nice and really beautiful kit to look forward to in the end. I don't know, for me, every time I open one of these up, I never grew up with Matchbox. They were closed off when I was a kid, but I did build a few of the kits. I still just get that wave of nostalgia of being a kid again, and just when modeling was just the most fun thing in the world. So, hope you guys have that kind of feeling too about your models, and just to always keep your modeling for fun. If not, you want to keep it more professional and competitive, that's alright too. It's your hobby, you can go do whatever the heck you want with it. Anyways, guys, merry happy again. This is Revels of Cloud9, wishing you guys all the best, and I'll see you guys possibly within the new year, maybe a little bit sooner, who knows. Anyways, guys, this is Revels of Cloud9, signing out.